A Malaysia airline flight is shot down over Ukraine with 295 people on board.
The United States will offer any assistance we can to help determine what happened and why. And as a country, our thoughts and prayers are with all the families of the passengers wherever they call home.
Good afternoon. A tragedy today in an already tense region and plenty of finger pointing going on after Malaysia Flight 17 traveling from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur is shot down from the sky at 33,000 feet. Craig Boswell joins us live with the latest from Washington, D.C.
The U.S. has offered assistance to the Ukrainian government to help determine what brought down the Malaysia Airlines jumbo jet. It disappeared from radar about 10:15 a.m. Eastern Time, a little less than 6 hours ago, over an area of intense fighting between pro-Russian separatists and Ukrainian forces.
A Ukrainian firefighter sprayed down the smoldering wreckage of Malaysia Airlines Flight 17. It went down in a field near the Russian border. Some of the debris at the crash site is barely recognizable, but other items are easily identifiable, like these passports. At least 295 people were on board the Boeing 777, traveling from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur. President Obama and Russian President Vladimir Putin briefly discussed the crash in a previously scheduled phone call.
Right now, we're working to determine whether there were American citizens on board.
Emergency workers say body parts and debris have been found miles from the crash site. That suggests the plane broke up in midair at cruising altitude of 33,000 feet. Streams of debris could be seen falling from the sky. A Ukraine government advisor says the jetliner was hit by a missile fired from a Buck launcher. Government forces and pro-Russian separatists who have been fighting in the region both deny any involvement. The ongoing conflict has made the airspace dangerous.
It's a mystery to me, given the recent shoot-downs, how a civilian airliner was able to transit this area, why it was routed that way. It could easily have gone an adjacent path.
The FAA has prohibited U.S. carriers from flying in that region. Malaysia Airlines says it's investigating the crash.
It was toward the end of that phone call between President Obama and Russian President Vladimir Putin that the Russian leader noted the early reports of the downed jet. Now that pre-planned call came a day after President Obama announced a new round of sanctions against Russian companies, including 8 Russian arms manufacturers. Live in Washington, Craig Boswell, CBS News. Now back to you.
And stay with Local 12, Local12.com, and CBS News for continuing coverage of the Malaysia Airlines tragedy. We'll share the latest developments at the top and bottom of each hour and bring you any breaking developments immediately. Coming up at 5 o'clock.